right, looks like I just gotta do some cleanup now. Gotta get these nails out of all of these boards and hope that I can reuse them. Pull down some of that, maybe all of this panel. Gotta clean up and sweep under there to make sure there's space to put in concrete. But mostly I just gotta clear up this whole area so I can hope to clean it up and put a slab in. Pretty easy. Cleanup day. This is definitely not level, this slab here, which I would prefer not to pull it out. So I think the very height of this slab is gonna have to be like the height of my foundation, or I couldn't really call it a foundation, but it's gonna be, ideally it'll be the height of the slab that I pour. Unless it's too high, because I don't wanna kind of overlap the wood here. I might just have to chip this thing out, destroy it. All right, moving on. That goes straight into the other room. And I just broke through some drywall, which is bad. Whew, good times. I've opened up another can of worms. I've got this on super wide mode today, by the way. Yeah, check it out. That's drywall that goes straight to the other side, which means that this wall is like paper thin. This drywall is also the structure of the wall behind it, which means that this framing is the structure of the wall behind this, which basically means this has to stay. I've just got to repair it. Like this whole drywall section has to stay, which isn't awful necessarily. It means I've got to replace all the bad wood, the struts and the top plate there. Same with the bottom. I'm gonna have to figure out how to pull this all out and kind of repair and replace without pulling out the plywood. Let me show you what's behind this wall. This is a wedding venue, and this room is where the groomsmen come to hang out and get ready for the wedding. And this is the bathroom. And this is the wall. And this is like literally, look at that, how flimsy it is. It's going directly outside. Like that drywall was right here. And the wood I'm pulling on is this wall right here, which is not great. This wood is the plywood. It's the exact plywood that is in question. So there's one sheet of plywood between this wall and the outside. Hey, so I've got to be extra careful. I've got to be super careful. And I've got to just replace the wood. I really want to get like that first slab poured, just so it's easier to work out there. It'd be easier to replace the wood. It'd be easier to do everything. So I'm not sure. I think I'm going to pull out as much wood as I can without trying to destroy the wall. People are going to be in there. And then I'm gonna have to just dig down as far as I can go and see if I can find a level in which I can pour cement, because I really would like to get this cleaned out and get a nice long slab poured, and then begin to repair the wall. But this is ugly. Probably really necessary. I really think I need to just clear this area as much as possible first. So I gotta get rid of this wood. I gotta get rid of this old wood chipper. Pull the tractor out, make a space so I can bring things in and out. I really think it's best to just start digging a footing all the way around, get this wall detached, and then try and pour my first slab, and then just go from there. This has got to go. I think I've got to crack some holes over so I can try and keep the pipes, not destroy the pipes. But I've got to get rid of this, and then I'm going to keep those bricks in place there to keep the wall kind of mounted, and then probably pour like this small half slab here, and then I can kind of fix the wood and re-support that, and then I can start taking this down and pour the second portion. So I think that's the plan. I gotta pull this slab. Why? Because I gotta remove the brick. Did you do this work, or was it always like this?
The what?
Did you do this work, or was it always like this?
It was always like that. But this is functional. All you have to do is hook up.
I know, I'm trying to save it, but you probably
Use a jackhammer.
You probably poured this, didn't you?
No, it was here.
The cement?
Yes. This was all part of that room in there.
I'm trying to save the pipes.
There was a water heater right here.
Yeah. I'm trying to save the pipes. I've got to remove the slab.
Why do you remove the why?
Everything's rotten underneath the room. All the way through the wall. This is drywall right here, Dad. That's drywall for the bathroom.
Yep.
And this is all rotten.
What are you going to do?
Look at this. Look at this.
What are you going to do? Rebuild the wall?
I'm trying to build a workshop.
No. What are you going to do with this?
Yeah, I've got to, first of all, I've got to reinforce the cement here. So I got to pull this out and lay a small slab here so I can reinforce the wall.
Well, what if you use a jackhammer?
Well, where is that? Alright, we got our form set up, we got a lot of that dug out, got a footing going around, everything's pretty much level. I've just got to drill in a screw or two into that part of the form. Cleared out a bunch from this area over here, and I'm ready to pour the first slab, which is exciting. I'm considering breaking that up and putting that rock in there to save some concrete. I may go ahead and do that. I'm not sure. But it could rain. I don't know. It's looking like it might. I just unloaded all these bags of concrete. I wish I would have got that on camera. It broke my back. And now I've got another truck full of concrete I've got to unload. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today. I might just put a tarp over it because of the weather. And lastly, this is my magnificent cement mixer that I've never used before, that I picked up for 200 bucks, kind of industrial size ish. Maybe not industrial, but maybe, I don't know what you want to call it. Industrial, it's big, okay? And it's rusty, but it works, although I have not put it under load with cement in it yet. So I've got to haul that down over there. A lot going on. Sun's going down. It might rain. trying to think. I wanted to pour tonight. Like, I just wanted to go for it and just pour some. So I'll just do what I can until it's ultimately much too dark. And depending on where I'm at, maybe I'll put up some lights, because I want to get the first slab in. It's exciting for me. Okay? You don't have to care. I care. Okay, let's go. Okay, after some deliberation, I think I might want to get that cement mixer down here before it gets too dark. Oh, this thing is super heavy. I don't want to move it down the hill myself because it'll be a never-ending careening disaster. Ow! Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can fashion it to the tractor somehow and just kind of bring it down slowly. I don't know how possible that's gonna be. Thinking if I can get that inside the bucket, then this thing should kind of control it from moving back and forth too much. I'm gonna give it a shot. Ah, no. I did not want that to happen. You might ask why I'm not hooking it up to the back of my truck. It's because I don't want to unload all the cement twice. The back of my truck is too low to come up this little hill. Look at that. This is a lifted truck. It's now a lowrider. So I'm just gonna kind of play this a little sketchy. Hope for the best. The main idea is just getting it down the hill. I can roll it by myself, so it's working, I promise. Let's go, you filthy animal. Oh no! God damn it. Mess up the engine. The motor. Got it. Whew. All right. I'm gonna see if my truck will fit in here. I don't think it's gonna fit. Hold up. I'm leaving this up here. so it's like at an easier height for me to grab and put into the mixer. Not a whole lot of bending over. Yep. And I really want to get this poured today. I might just go for it. I gotta get some lights.
I just asked you, what are you doing?
Yeah, what do you mean?
You gonna put a slab here?
Yeah.
For what?
What do you mean for what?
What is the slab gonna be performing?
Do you pay no attention to me at all? Huh?
I do.
It doesn't seem like it sometimes.
But I forget a lot.
I'm trying to build a workshop out of this garage, remember?
But this is a small slab.
Yeah.
So what's the purpose of this slab?
Because this wall is the groom's room and it's not supported at all. Because I had to take all that out because it was rotten.
You're gonna support, that's what you're doing, supporting this room.
Well, I got to do that first before it starts to rain again. Because it's been bad for a long time. The water's been going right into the groom's room and the whole wall is rotted and it's bad. So I need to get this done. But this whole thing's gonna be my workshop so I can be organized.
I understand that. I just wonder this particular part.
Oh, I just gotta get this done.
How many bags did you get?
Plus, once this is here, then I can move that stuff on top of the slab. And then I can do that one, and then this space, and then that. Like one by one.
Got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
Finally.
Because look at all this scrap. I gotta put it somewhere. So I gotta put the slab and then move this stuff on the slab. You know?
How many bags did you get?
40.
40?
Yeah.
What'd that cost?
180.
What?
180.
180 bucks?
Yeah.
Not bad.
It's not. Wasn't terrible.
What do you want for dinner?
I just ate
What did you eat?
a burger.
You ate a burger?
Yeah.
You booger.
Well, I'm getting my exercise today.
Okay.
Hey, do we got any lights to put out here?
What?
We got any lights to put out here? All right, we got some lights set up. It's kind of nice. Don't rain. Don't rain. Okay, so next step. We gotta clip all these roots. Make sure they don't actually literally go in the concrete and kind of hurt the structure. Yes, I'm gonna clip these and then I'm gonna move that. I think I might back it up right alongside there and we'll pour it here and then move it over. I also gotta break up all this rock and put chunks of rock in that like pit there. That is the plan. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, that's mostly done. Now we're gonna get this guy moved out of the way. I think I'm gonna try and chop up a bunch of that block. I'm not sure. There's a wedding happening on the property right now. And a jackhammer is really gonna make a lot of noise. Although, so will this. I might have to just wait until like the dance music comes on, but I'm gonna play it by ear. For now, move that shit out of the way. Get this mixer set up and ready to pour into that area. I'll be able to pull the tractor forward a bit more. And I'm gonna have to use buckets of water to fill up the mixer. Doing it the hard way. Yes. There we go. We'll let it dry for a bit. Come out and maybe smooth it again. Hit it with some water. Oh man. See, the stuff you don't see is how I have to spend 2.5 hours driving to Home Depot, buying the cement, loading the cement. Sometimes you gotta get somebody to help you out. So I had the first guy help me out with the forklift, but it turned out it had to be 2 loads, so I had to bring it all the way here, unload it by myself, 25 bags, go all the way back there, but then the forklift guy had left, so then I had to do it one by one, loading it in and then loading it out, and that stuff takes forever. And then, you know, unwrapping and pouring each bag, using a bucket of water instead of a hose to fill up the machine. It takes a lot of time. But yeah, look, and I'm not the best mason in the world. I've only done this a couple of times, so I'm doing the best I can to try and get it as smooth as I can. Whew. Huh.
Yo, just finished a concrete slab here, 2023. Den the Menace is going at it. Oh, that looks good, dude. That looks good.
It's getting better.